Hello and welcome to Hoffmann-Photography. My name is Rainer, I'm a photographer and photo instructor. Do you use the viewfinder or the display on the back of your camera when you are taking pictures? If you are still using the display, then it's about time you become a real photographer. Okay. That thing about becoming a real photographer was a bit over the top. But let me tell you a story that happens over and over again at our beginner workshops. Someone always asks, I want to take pictures of my dog, cat, toddler, put in whatever you like. But she's so quick, I never get a good shot. What am I doing wrong? And when I ask the person to show me how he or she holds the camera, it's inevitably like this. And my answer inevitably is, that's exactly what you're doing wrong. When shooting moving objects, it's, let's say, quite difficult to get a properly framed image when you have to move the camera around at arm's length. It's so much easier to use the viewfinder, and then you just have to turn your upper body like so. And that's much easier. You have much more control over what you're doing. And what's more, if you look at the display from a distance, then the display itself is pretty small, and that again makes it difficult to get a proper frame, a properly framed image. So get used to using the viewfinder. But even for static objects, holding the camera at arm's length is not a good idea. For once, it increases the risk of camera shake compared to when you press the camera against your forehead. And what's more, on sunny days, you can hardly see the display. Or more precisely, the image on the display. And that makes composition a matter of chance. The viewfinder, on the other hand, always shows a bright picture, and that makes composition easy. So get used to using the viewfinder. Okay, there are reasons for using the display. If you're still using one of those good old DSLR cameras, then shooting in darkness can be a problem, because the viewfinder image then is as dark as the scene in front of the camera. And then, of course, the display comes in very handy. However, that argument is not valid if you use a mirrorless camera, because in that case, the viewfinder image is as bright as the display. However, if you have one of those cameras with a fancy swiveling display, now that's a completely different story. In that case, you can even take a selfie. No need for a cell phone. But seriously, those swiveling displays are great. Even I can agree to that. But nevertheless, get used to using the viewfinder. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.